I'm attempting to change my screen on my Touch Pro 2 through Verizon. It got scratched up, so I ordered another one through eBay. I don't even know if it's the right one, but it looks good, and I'm going to give it a try. If it doesn't work, I'll put the old one back in. The first step is to remove the battery at the top. You're going to remove that cover with your stylus. Then you're going to remove those 4 screws on the left-hand side. They're little tiny ones right next to that Verizon SIM card. After you remove those 4 screws, you want to use a non-marring tool, such as the one on the right, that little yellow one. And you're going to carefully remove that back cover. Just take it nice and slow. Don't go get in a hurry. It'll eventually start to separate. When you start to separate that back cover, you'll notice the speaker assembly, this one right here. Don't try to pull it out. It'll come loose, but don't try to pull it out. I'd recommend taking it out after you completely remove that back cover. Before that back cover comes off, I took out that SIM card. I don't know if it has anything to do with holding it on, but I couldn't get it off unless I removed the SIM card, and then it came apart a little bit more easily. After you get that back cover off, remove the speaker assembly, and that's as far as I got right now. So I'm going to continue on, and then I'll make more. So your next step is to remove these 4 screws. 2 here, 2 here. You're going to find them attached to the motherboard, and you just remove them, and then you're going to slowly, with your non-marring tool, slowly peel around your motherboard. What's going on there is your keypad is glued to your motherboard. So just slowly start peeling away at it, and the glue should start to let loose and allow you to remove your motherboard from your keypad. So take your time, go slow with it, don't force anything. You don't want to break it unless you want to. I wasn't very happy with this phone, so I'm fixing it for somebody, and I'm going to give it to them. So just slowly pry around your motherboard. It should eventually let loose from your keypad, and from there it'll give you access. If you look under your motherboard, it'll give you access to the ribbon cables. There's some tape covering the holder, so remove the tape. Then release the locks and pull your ribbon cable out. So that's the next step, and I'm going to continue on here and see how far I get. So I figured out how to release the ribbon cables. On the keyboard touchpad side, where you see that white, there's going to be lift tabs on each one. All you do is lift them up, and the cable should slide out. There's one here and one here. So lightly lift up on them, and they should lift up, and you could slide your ribbon cable out. So now I have 4 pieces all separated. Now I can focus on the screen. After you remove your 2 ribbon cables, there's a piece of black tape that feeds through this slot and attaches to the silver piece. It relieves the stress on the ribbon cables so it doesn't damage them. So just peel off that tape and carefully slide the cables out. So I got my screen taken apart in 2 pieces, And it looks like I got a ribbon cable to work with. And when you're taking your screen apart, this was probably the most difficult part of the process. It's a real snug, tight fit. You basically got to use your fingernails or your non-marring tool. I used both, and really dig at it to get it to separate. It's a snug, tight fit, so it's hard to get my non-marring tool in there. But you just got to work at it. Go slow, don't go too fast. You'll snap off the little teeth that you use to hold the two pieces together. Just work at it all the way around in circles until it finally lets loose. Now you want to remove all your tape on the back of your screen to free up your ribbon cables. You're going to find 3 ribbon cables over here, here, and here. These 2 outside ones, you're going to lift up on the brown tabs. And this middle one, you're going to find a tab that has a black section and a brown section. You want to lift up on the brown section, and that should free up your ribbon cable on that one. So here it is. When I was removing the screen, I cracked it. It's glued in. So if you're gonna do this, basically all I was doing was prying around the edges. I guess I wasn't careful enough, so it cracked. What I was trying to do here was replace this digitizer. Scratched up severely, so I purchased another one on eBay, and I wanted to replace that because the screen looked like crap. So now the screen really looks like crap. So I'm going to order another one off of eBay, put it back together, and I guess if you guys try this, just be careful with the screen. The screen is glued in, and it will crack on you, so you might have to buy a new one. The digitizer, it's glued in all around the edges, so just be careful when prying it out. This plastic is real flimsy, and you'll end up cracking it. So I hope you guys have better luck with the screen. I sure didn't, but I'm going to order another one and put it back together, and hopefully it works.